Hey there, friend. Grab a cup of coffee or whatever you're sipping on, and let's chat about this idea that's been a game changer for so many folks just like us. Mel Robbins' Let Them theory. I'm going to tell you about it like I'm sharing a story from my own life, because honestly, that's how it hit me. Picture this. We're all out here in the middle of our busy, messy American lives, juggling jobs, kids, bills, and those family gatherings that sometimes feel like a reality TV show gone wrong. And in the thick of it, we get tangled up trying to fix everyone else, right? But what if I told you there's a way to untangle yourself and find some real peace? Let me take you through a little tale that captures the heart of it all. It's about a woman named Sarah, who's basically every one of us on a Tuesday afternoon. So meet Sarah. She's in her mid-30s, living in a cozy suburb outside Chicago, with a husband named Mike, 2 kids under 10, and a job at a marketing firm that's equal parts exciting and exhausting. Sarah's the kind of person who's always been the fixer in her circle, planning the perfect birthday parties, mediating sibling squabbles at family dinners, and even trying to nudge her coworkers into being more team-oriented. But lately, things have been piling up. Her sister, Lisa, has been flaking out on family plans left and right, showing up late or not at all, and it drives Sarah nuts. Why can't she just commit, Sarah thinks, replaying those missed brunches in her head while folding laundry at midnight. One rainy Saturday, Sarah's scrolling through her phone, that endless doom scroll where you're looking for distraction but end up finding something profound. She stumbles on this talk by Mel Robbins about the let them theory. At first, it sounds too simple. Just let people do what they're going to do. Let them be late, let them disagree, let them walk away if that's their choice. Stop wasting your energy trying to control the uncontrollable. Sarah chuckles to herself, thinking, yeah, right, easier said than done. But as she listens, it starts to click. Mel's not talking about giving up. She's talking about freeing yourself. And Sarah, she's hooked. Little does she know, this is about to turn her world upside down in the best way. Fast forward to Monday morning, Sarah's at work, and Karen's on one of her rants again. Karen's the type who micromanages everything, critiquing Sarah's reports like they're personal attacks. Normally, Sarah would stew over it, replaying the conversation in her mind, maybe even venting to Mike over dinner about how unfair it is. She'd try to fix it by over-explaining her work or bending over backwards to please Karen. But this time, inspired by that weekend epiphany, Sarah pauses. She takes a deep breath, kind of like that 5-second rule Mel talks about in her other stuff, and whispers to herself, let her. Let Karen be the micromanager. It's not about Sarah, it's about Karen's own stuff. Instead of fighting it, Sarah focuses on her own tasks, knocking out a killer presentation without the usual anxiety. And you know what? By the end of the day, she feels lighter. No more carrying that emotional baggage home. It's her first little aha moment. When you let them be who they are, you get to be who you are, productive, calm, and in control of your own vibe. But life's not just about work, right? Let's talk about the home front, where things get real emotional. Sarah's kids, Emma and Jake, are at that age where everything's a battle. Emma's 8 and obsessed with her tablet, ignoring homework until Sarah nags her a dozen times. Jake's 6 and picky as heck about food, turning dinner into a negotiation zone. Sarah's always been the enforcer, thinking, if I don't push them, they'll never learn. One evening, after a particularly epic meltdown over broccoli, Sarah remembers the theory. Let them, she thinks. Not in an exactful way. No, she's still the mom setting boundaries, but in a way that lets go of the outcome obsession. So she says to Emma, hey kiddo, you can choose to do your homework now or deal with the consequences at school tomorrow. Your call. And to Jake, if you don't want the veggies, that's on you, but no dessert alternative tonight. It's tough at first. Emma grumbles, Jake pouts. But guess what? The next day, Emma comes home with her homework done early, proud of herself for avoiding that teacher note. Jake, he tries a bite of carrot without the usual drama. Sarah's heart swells. That aha hits hard. By letting them face their own choices, she's teaching them responsibility without the constant tug of war. It's emotional, seeing your kids grow like that. And Sarah tears up a bit, realizing she's not just raising them, she's empowering them. Now, here's where it gets juicy. The relationships that test us the most. Remember Sarah's sister Lisa? Thanksgiving is coming up, and Lisa's already hinting she might bail for her boyfriend's family instead. In the past, Sarah would have called her up, guilt-tripping with stories about how mom would be heartbroken or how the kids miss their aunt. She'd twist herself into knots trying to make Lisa show up. But this time, Sarah tries the let them approach. She texts Lisa, "Hey, we'd love to have you, but if you decide to go elsewhere, that's cool, no pressure." Silence for a day, then Lisa replies, surprised, saying she'll think about it. Come Turkey Day, Lisa shows up, not because she was forced, but because she wanted to. And their conversation, deeper than it's been in years. Lisa opens up about feeling overwhelmed, and Sarah listens without jumping in to fix it. That night, as they sip hot cocoa by the fire, Sarah has this profound moment. By letting go, she's actually brought them closer. It's like the theory whispers, when you stop controlling, space opens up for real connection. Tearjerker, right? I bet you're nodding, thinking of that one family member who drives you crazy. Of course, it's not all smooth sailing. Sarah hits a bump with her best friend Tina. They've been tight since college, but lately Tina's been distant, canceling plans, not responding to texts as quick. Sarah's got reaction, panic. What did I do wrong? How can I make her prioritize me? She starts overanalyzing every interaction, even drafting those long, emotional messages we all regret sending. But then, Mel's words echo. Let them. If Tina wants space, let her have it. If she's drifting, let her drift. It's not abandonment, it's acceptance. Sarah decides to focus on her own circle, inviting a neighbor over for coffee, joining a book club at the library. And wouldn't you know it, a few weeks later, Tina calls, apologizing for being MIA. Work stress had her in a funk. They reconnect over lunch, laughing like old times. The challenge was real. That fear of loss is no joke. But the lesson? Letting them doesn't mean losing them. It means trusting the bond. Sarah feels this rush of empowerment, like she's reclaimed her energy for the people who show up willingly. And Mike, her husband? Oh man, marriage is where this theory shines brightest in everyday chaos. Mike is a great guy, but he's got this habit of zoning out on his phone during family time, scrolling through sports scores when Sarah's sharing her day. It used to spark arguments, like, why can't you just put it down and be present? She'd stew, feeling unseen. But applying the let them, Sarah shifts. She lets Mike have his moment, then gently says, "Hey, when you're ready, I'd love to chat." No fight, no resentment. Over time, Mike notices, starts putting the phone away on his own. Their evenings turn into these cozy chats, sharing dreams about that dream vacation to the Grand Canyon they've been putting off. The aha here is huge. In relationships, forcing change breeds resistance, but letting them be invites growth. It's emotional, feeling that shift from frustration to fondness, and Sarah wonders why she didn't try this sooner. As the months roll on, Sarah's life isn't perfect, whose is, but it's freer. She's not the exhausted fixer anymore. She's the calm center in the storm. That coworker who gossips? Let them. The neighbor who mows at dawn? Let them. Even those little road rage moments on the commute. Let that slow driver be slow. Each time she gains back pieces of herself, more time for that yoga class she's always wanted, more laughs with the kids, more genuine hugs for Mike. It's like peeling off layers of stress she didn't know she was carrying. So, friend, if you're sitting there thinking about your own Lisa or Karen or that one habit in your partner that grinds your gears, give this a shot. The let them theory isn't about being passive. It's about being powerful in your own life. It's the story of reclaiming your peace amid the everyday hustle. Next time something bugs you, pause and say, let them. Watch how it transforms the ordinary into something pretty extraordinary. What do you think? Ready to try it? Hit me up in the comments with your own stories. I'd love to hear how it plays out for you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Talk soon.